Alright, so new JP dev notes have just come out. Actually, they have not just come out, they came out like 45 minutes ago. I was actually waiting for Global to post the translations because they've been posting, the dev note translations like basically right away. But I guess they're not posting this one. Maybe they'll post later today, but let's just make the video already. I don't want to wait a few hours and keep you guys off the loop here. New dev notes, 47th dev notes from P. And these dev notes mostly focus on the results from the survey that we made, or we participated a few weeks ago. And all this is really good to know. I want to talk about these results, but first, I want to go down, all the way down, and talk about the end here of the dev notes, because there is actually something really interesting with these dev notes. A new PvE content they're working on, and I want to talk about that before we talk about these results, which are also interesting. I already looked at all of them. So first we talk about the new raid. They don't say anything substantial about it. They just say, raids are cool. I hope you guys are having fun with the raid. Nothing substantial. Again, if you want to pause and read, you feel free to, but there's not much substantial to talk about this. Improve the path of heroes. So they've been talking about, okay, we increase the stages of quest missions and strengthen the rewards for each mission, and each time you complete the stages you'll be able to acquire characters that are useful in the Annihilation battle, which are most important content in Greco. Reward characters will be improved in the state of you are level 80 so that you can be used immediately. It says, Annihilation battle, but really the characters for the Annihilation battle for the current one are trader melees. They're not going to give trader melee for free, so I wonder what they mean by that. Traditional hero world would no longer be playable, and the hero would be renewed. I wonder if we'll be able to actually redo it. We've already done it. Oh yeah, they also played the new hero path. So we'll see how that goes, but this is it. New PvE content. It has been briefly mentioned in the previous dev note, and we're currently accelerating the development of the Underground Labyrinth, which is the tentative name. This, by the way, will be dropping after the banner leaves for Liz, which is, let me actually check in the game here, on the 30th of June. So a few weeks from now, but I'm already kind of excited because it looks pretty promising for what we're reading. But again, we'll hold expectations for when it comes out. But I do feel like this could be a very good one. New PvE content, Underground Labyrinth, is PvE content that focuses on various uses of the characters you own. Through play, we're developing with a new PvE method that clears Labyrinth stage while growing the character from the initial level. Each stage of the Labyrinth progresses with a combination of blocks with various functions such as character training, special buffs, acquisition of additional characters, recovery, traps, etc. And there are random elements that change the situation according to the selection during play. This reminds me a lot of Hades and other roguelikes. The way they're saying, like, your character evolves as you play, right? And then you get special buffs and acquire stuff mid-play. Maybe there's a shop to buy buffs to go to the next stage. It sounds a lot like that. I have never actually played any roguelikes, but I've watched a lot of gameplay. And that, I mean, I've definitely played roguelikes, I'm just not remembering right now. But it just, that's what it sounds to me like. Just, your character starts very weak, and then as you progress through the stages, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. If all the characters in your possession becomes incapacitated during play, the stage progress, and character growth will be reset, and the stage blocks in the labyrinth will be rearranged, allowing you to re-challenge with a new sensation each time. Will also be implemented. So this sounds very interesting. I wonder how this will be applied in game. And if it's applied well, I think it will be a big hit and a really good activity. But again, hold your expectations, but I think this could be good. New content, Underground Labyrinth, is different from the content that requires a specific capture character or sufficient training of characters, so that you can grow by utilizing the character you have and play without burden. It is under development and will be the main content position of the seasonal update method. Is scheduled after the Goddess Mega Thanksgiving Festival. That's the current festival we're having, Liz. And the exact date and time will be announced in the update notes. Oh, okay, so it's not actually going to be right after the banner leaves. Okay, sorry. I had to read this and I thought this was going to happen. But at least we know it's going to be in the next few weeks. And I'm very excited for this. I think that this could be a big hit and could be very fun. By the way, if you play JP, we got this in the mail. I just got mine. And I leveled up Miguelden. So, it's 100. Let's talk about the survey results. I'm going to be as brief as possible. It's very long, and it's all in Japanese. The pictures, they couldn't give us the results in English. So I had to go use Google Translate. But, essentially, these are results. And if you don't remember exactly the questions we got, I don't blame you because I don't remember either. So, the first thing is, what is the content you're most satisfied with? What content you like the most? And for general PvE, so the categories here are general PvE, tactical PvE, and general PvP. For general PvE, number 1 is story. Story is pretty nice. I do like the story. The quality has been very great, very consistent with the story, so no complaints whatsoever. Number 2, interesting enough, is limited SP dungeon. So that's like the Envo stage and like the SA coin stage. People just like Envos and SA coins. This is the pendant stage. This is free stage, and this is patrol. Now, I really like story, but you know the competition here is really bad. Like I don't like SP Dungeon. I have to play SP Dungeon. I like story. So obviously story got a big number of votes because of that. But yeah, patrol and free stage, you know, there's not much going on there. Tactical PvE, number 1 is boss battle and annihilation, so raids. Number 2 is Tower of Trials. I was actually surprised Tower of Trials got so high. Number 3 is Demonic Beast battle. Number 4 is Super Boss battle. Super Boss battle has been honestly very neglected by the devs and pretty trashy recently. I hope the part 2 here for the anniversary we're getting next week does have Super Boss Saurio, and it's very interesting. Number 5, Reverse Stage. Similar, I like Reverse Stage. I'm surprised it's so low. Number 6, sorry, Guild Boss, or Knighthood Boss. Number 7 is Training Cave. Training Cave sucks. It just sucks. And then PvP, number 1, most liked PvP activity is ungeared PvP, so just normal, 60% as you can see. Number 2 is geared PvP, 30%. Number 3 is Brawl, 6%. And number 4 is Guild, the Guild versus Guild Knighthood battle, whatever, with 4%. Not much going on for these two here. I mean, they kind of suck. Brawl, I'm surprised actually Brawl got more votes than Knighthood Boss. Oh, sorry, Knighthood Battle. Brawl just sucks, man. The rewards are decent, I guess, and like there's not much effort compared to Knighthood Battle, but still, man. They both suck, but like and normal PvP I can see being number 1 because 1, much more free to play friendly. 2, it actually gives gems. Geared PvP needs to update their rewards, man. Geared PvP, I love geared. I think I much prefer playing geared than ungeared because I feel like it's more fair. Like I usually play against big like whales when I'm playing geared, versus when I'm playing ungeared. I actually feel like I'm at a more consistent like level of players. But like that's it. Like it's because only whales play geared because the rewards suck. You know, it's a, you know. And they elaborate on their thoughts about the result, I guess. If you want to pause and read, you can. But again, I want to make this video as concise as possible. But they essentially, I read this through. They just say why they think the result is that, I guess. So this is, what are the activities you are most disinterested in? So, number 1, and this is not a shocker whatsoever. The number 1 is Trading Cave. This is the most disinterested activity in the game. Number 2 is actually Demonic Beast Battle. Which is weird because Demonic Beast Battle got a pretty high result for tactical PvE, right? But we'll talk about that, and there's actually reasons here. Number 3 is, I think it's also Knighthood Battle. Is it Knighthood boss or battle? So, Knighthood versus Knighthood. Reverse stage, Brawl, Speed Dungeon, first stage, Tower of Trials, and then, you know, the rest. So, but for the first 2 placements, they have also here results for, like, why, right? And for Training Cave, the biggest result is just not fun, it's long. It's unfun and long. It's basically the first result. Number 2 is the rewards suck. Number 3 is the gameplay is not interesting. And for Demonic Beast Battle, 55% of the reason why people voted for Demonic Beast Battle is the stage is too hard. Number 2 is I don't have the characters to complete it. So, yeah, fair enough. I really like Demonic Beast Battle. I think it's really good PvE content, but honestly, that might be just because I'm grasping at straws and I really want more PvE. And again, I hope the activity they're working on is good, because it sounds good. But yeah, again, their thoughts on why results are the results. If you want to pause and read, feel free to, but for the Training Cave, I feel like they're very bitter about it on their reply here. If you want to read, they essentially just saying, listen guys, we gave you skip tickets on the thing. Why are you guys saying it's bad? We gave you skip tickets. Stop complaining, please. We gave you skip tickets. Bro, if skip tickets are the reason why you think the activity is good now, it's because the activity sucks. If the activity becomes good because I don't have to play the activity is not good. But yeah. So this is satisfaction with improvements. This is an interesting one. So they're basically asking, how satisfied are you? And you can see, so the colors here will be always for these, because there's multiple here. Pink is always very satisfied. Purple is satisfied. Blue is neutral. Orange is dissatisfied, and gray is very dissatisfied. And for the first option here, we have again satisfaction with improvements of the game, and most people are generally satisfied. I mean, they do make improvements quite often. You don't really think about them too much because they're sometimes minor, but if you've been playing the game for years, you know about the improvements they made to the game. They, out of all gacha games I've played, Grand Cross makes the most improvements. You just, you know, you don't really think about them too much because they're not all, we gave you gems, right? Right? But yeah. But basically here is what they should improve on, what's lacking, and the result for basically half of it is please give us more stuff. It's half of it. And new content, 20%, new growth content, 11%, content fatigue improvement, new boss content, and last one my translate is dying on, improving icons. I don't know. But again, if you want to pause and read, but so much text. And this one, I really like the results. So this one is about the player satisfaction about festival banners. And you can see, again, pink is very satisfied, purple satisfied, blue is neutral, green is dissatisfied, or sorry, orange. And gray is very dissatisfied. And dissatisfied is very large because festival banners have been sucking. The festival years are good, but the banners have been sucking. The anniversary banner has Counter Meliodas on it. That's not an anniversary banner unit. So yeah, I like the results here. You know, mostly satisfied, 27%, and neutral, but dissatisfied is a big portion here, and very satisfied is only 8%. Number one complaint here is other than the main characters, right? So the new festival / collaboration character, whatever, the other SSRs in the banner suck. And it's true. Have you seen the slime banner? That banner had Rimuru, arguably the best overall PvP unit in the game right now. You can make an argument for that. PvP wise, you can make an argument that he's the best PvP unit in the game right now, overall. But the rest of the banner sucked balls. Again, and it's on purpose, right? Number 2 here is the festivals leave, and it's really hard to get them again, right? Because they leave and they only return in like another festival like months later, and then if you don't get on that banner, then you can't get into the next banner, or you can buy in the coin shop where you need like festival coins. Acquiring dupes for characters you have is not easy enough. And yeah, I agree with the first thing here for sure. I think I agree with both, especially, but they need to improve the quality of festival banners being always good. And the easiest way they can do that, it's very simple. Buff old units. If you want to give us old units on these festival banners, buff them. Just like you did Brawler Bond. Buff base Escanor, buff base Meliodas, buff base Zeldris, buff all the old characters to make them usable, and it won't be as bad to pull them. It will still be annoying because I have these characters 6/6, but hey, for a person that don't have them, now they have a decent character at least, you know? And very easy for them to do that. This is for mini games, and I think that for mini games, people just don't care about mini games too much. Again, the graph is the same, essentially the same about satisfaction stuff. Mini games people like the most: Roulette, 12%. Oslo and Hawk Picnic Party, 25%. Really? Hawk's Treasure Hunt, 22%. Really? Leftovers Puzzle, 17%. Bingo, 14%. Hawk's Jackpot, 8. Hawk's Jackpot sucks. Really? The picnic one? Okay. I mean, mini games are a resident sleeper, but reasons why I don't like. Oh, this is you don't like. Oh, I was about to say, like, this is mini games you don't like the most. 25% said Hawk and Oslo Picnic Party. Oh, bro, again, the Google Translate, bro. I wish the Global had posted a translation for this, but they haven't. So, oh yeah, Hawk and Oslo Picnic Party. Actually, I'm surprised that the Hawk Jackpot box, isn't it the one that's currently on GP? That one sucks, bro. But yeah, reason why I don't like Picnic Party. I actually am interested. It's the gameplay is boring. It's number 1. The rewards are shit. Fair enough. And for the treasure hunt, takes too long. Yep. Gameplay is boring. Yep. The gameplay is very tiresome. Rewards suck. Good. Good. And then there's new event method that you'd like should be implemented in the future. Gacha style event. I would like that. New login reward event. Event only stage. Item collect event. And minigame event. I mean, listen, the more... I like free banners. Free banners are always cool. Again, if you want to read. Satisfaction with combat events. Yeah. So, combat events, satisfied. Okay, again, it's the same thing. Battle events, I don't like. I'm waiting for the thing to translate. Event boss battle, 27%. Event job reduction, 16%. Special disaster war, 20%. Event subject, I don't even know, bro. These are, I don't even know. these like Japanese terms, I actually don't know what they are. Listen, okay, we're done. These are the results of the survey. Um, I agree with most of the results, but it's like with the replies again. If you took the time to read, because I did, for the most part, the replies they don't seem like the devs are basically saying, "Oh, we're gonna improve on these activities." They're saying, "Oh, we understand why you guys don't like it, but like this is I don't know, man. They're like, oh, we made improvements, and that's it. You know, they do say we'll gradually improve the difficult missions mentioned, but they don't say we'll improve the activity, right? I don't know. I do hope that they take these results and understand our uh, what we actually want, right? And improve on that, but we'll see how that goes. They've done this before and it really didn't change much, I don't think, from the results that we got, but I'm very excited about this. I hope it's good.